So good morning guys. So it's rather well, it's a gloomy day. It's past 10, so I mean it's the time of the day you expect to be bright, but it's a bit gloomy. uh well, that's the morning. So let's see. I was about to just looking at this. Look at this. This is a cypress, guys. We just planted these a while ago, and there are a number of them, so they're all over the fence. We just expect they make a better fencing. They make better fencing actually for all this. Look at this. They're nicely growing. Very nice. I'm very impressed with these. The problem is that they grow a bit slowly, way slow, compared to maybe eucalyptus. See, this grows a bit faster. Yeah, guys. So it's been 2 months exactly. 2 months. Today marks exactly 2 months since the chickens have started laying, and the progress has been good, guys. So today I want to talk about adjusting the eggs to actually meet the market size. So I don't know where you're located, but different markets accept different kinds of sizes of eggs. Your market may prefer small eggs or bigger eggs. I don't know, guys. We just want to look at that. So let's see. Let me teach you something small. So yeah, guys. So this is the flock, and as you can see, this is the morning section of the feeding. They're having their, sort of their breakfast, in the morning. So this is the flock, guys, and you may notice that we managed to change the sawdust. Let me just show you. I have to move a bit slow. Yeah, we managed to change the sawdust, guys, and just within 3 days it's already getting dirty, guys. It's already getting dark. Look at this. We changed it I think 3 days ago, and it's already getting dark, which means there's a lot of poop going on, being added to this, and I think within 4 months it should be ready as manure, guys. So enough about that. So I want to talk about adjusting the eggs, guys. Before I show you that, let me just show you. Let me just take you outside, show you some of the manure that we took out. Now this place is pretty much small, but the number of bags, look at this. This is the number of bags that came out. These are way over than 40, guys. 40 bags came out from this. So that's a lot of manure, guys. So this part of the manure, guys, that we took out, we placed in these sacks just to be sold. Now it should be sold in the next few days. So this is just a temporary holding place. I think we have more here in this section. As you can see right there, some of it covered with those sacks. Now it's important to cover it so that just to prevent. Just to take a look at some of it. Now we cover it with let's say the piece of tarpaulin like that, just to prevent the rain from entering in, and that is called leaching. And then the minerals, the important or minerals in the manure will get drained away. So that's why you have to cover it. You have to keep it dry in that case. So I think we have more here. This is a section right here. So these are way more than 30 sacks, guys. So that means it was a lot. It was a lot of manure, guys. A lot of manure. Just in a bit of 6 months. In just 6 months, 6-7 months, we have all that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Look at. So, guys, when taking care of chickens, now the number of things you have to consider. Now, regardless of there's actually a chicken here. It's a bit annoying. Now, regardless of the number of, the feeds, the quality of feeds that you have, guys, there are other factors that you have to consider. For instance, lighting. Now, especially this being the laying chickens, which require lengthy hours of light, guys, of access to light. I think it's actually around 15 hours of access to light when they're actually at 50%. So they need a lot of light, guys, to adjust to the laying periods, guys. Now, you may have the best feeds, you may have, your biosecurity in order, but if you don't adjust the lighting, guys, it is actually one of those factors that will affect the egg size, guys, the size of the eggs that you have. Now, your feeds may be good, your biosecurity may be good, your physical security may be good, but if you don't adjust that, the lighting part, that's where the problem is. So guys, light stimulation is important on chicks and actually young chickens which are still growing. They're called pullets. Now you have to achieve uniformity in this situation. So let's take a look at this. So you have lighter pullets and actually heavier pullets. Now these are chickens which are eating at different stages. They're eating at different quantities of feed. Regardless. Now, so the moment of light stimulation, as there is an interaction between age and hence body weight, will also have a significant impact on egg weight. Now, when you have early light stimulation on lighter pullets, it leads to smaller eggs. So lighter pullets means they're not heavy, they're not of that they're of the same age, but they are of the different masses or weights in this case. So normally when you're rearing chickens you have lighter and heavier pullets in that case. So when you adjust light or increase the amount of light for the lighter ones, it means they will have to be sexually stimulated earlier, or sexually they will have to mature earlier sexually, which means they have to start laying earlier. Now that is a problem, because when they start laying earlier and they are light, it means their sexual organs are not fully developed, and they are not large enough, like the oviduct. Therefore the egg won't be able to pass out nicely as expected, which leads to problem like prolapse, guys. So but the same application on heavier pullets will actually lead to larger eggs, you see. Now the second thing or factor that will influence the egg size, and there is actually a study which has been carried out to show there is a huge correlation between a very positive one between the temperature of the house and the egg size, guys. So if the temperature is very high, the chickens won't be laying, guys. If the temperatures are way above 25, way above 27, guys, that means it's very hot. The chickens will have to, the laying will be affected, guys. So therefore you have to maintain the temperatures between, the recommended is between 18 and 24 guys degrees. Now there's an acceptable adjustment between depending on the area that you live in. You may be in a hot place or in a very cold place, so there's an adjustment of maybe +2 or -2 in this case. So between 18 and 24 or 25, that is the acceptable temperature. That is the perfect temperature for adult layers to lay. Now another factor, that's a factor number 3 that will influence the size of the eggs, guys, in adjusting them to meet the market size, is the nutrition. So you may have heard of methionine, which is a very important amino acid when you are rearing your chickens, guys. It is very crucial that it is added to the right quantities. Now you don't want to add too much of it and less of it in that case. So you have to add, when you're making 100 kilos, you have to add, I may be wrong on this, but I think it's 100 grams per 100 kilos of feeds in that case. Now the same applies to mineral premix, which should be 250 grams for every 100 kilos of feeds you are making. So methionine is very important, or methionine and cysteine. Those are very important amino acids which should be added. They must be added to the feeds, guys, when you're when you're making your own, or if you buy them the feeds, it's already added, but we actually don't know what quantity is actually added. So, but it's a very important that when you're mixing your own feeds, you must add methionine, guys. It's a very crucial amino acid in determining the egg weight, guys. Now other than that, apart from those amino acids, we have egg weight is also affected by the total fat content. So that's why I've always suggested in the previous videos I made, guys, I have always insisted on using high fat soya, guys. High fat soya meal is very important, guys, in this case. That's why you get a lot of fat, guys. So you want to use high fat or full fat soya, guys, in this case, because it is very important. Now using high levels of crude fat at the start of laying is actually recommended when large size egg is desired, guys. So if you want the larger size eggs, guys, in the beginning you must have to use the crude fat. You must add that at the start of laying, guys. It's a very important you know, element in this case because of the improved you know, palatability and higher energy levels of the feeding. Yes, guys, those are the adjustments, the 3 or I think 4 of them adjustments you can make, or you must make to the chickens if you want to, you know, target a larger egg size, or if you can just adjust them depending on the market demands of the eggs. If your market prefers smaller eggs, or they are not really in need, or they're not that demanding in terms of the egg size, you can just adjust them according to those levels. But if the, you know, if the market demands you know, larger eggs, so you have to act, you know, accordingly. But remember guys, heavier chickens will always lay bigger eggs throughout the period, guys, because they eat a lot. Heavier chickens means they eat a lot, guys, therefore they'll always lay bigger eggs. You know, sometimes I pick, you know, extra large eggs actually from my flock, guys, and actually I don't sell those. Now the problem with those is that the eggshell is very thin. That's one of the problems with that. Now, that's one of them. Now, the second one is that they can't fit actually on the egg trays, guys. So that's the problem. You can't sell those. Actually, put those away. I collect like 10 of them. I can get 10 to 15 of them in a week, guys. Those extra large eggs, guys. So I have to get rid of those. Actually, eat those, and I actually sell the standard eggs, which can actually fit in there on the trays, guys. So that's it, guys. Continue subscribing to the channel, and see you next week.